Say I'm very fast, explosive, up and down.
You've told the story in the past that you wanted to join Liverpool when you were a lot younger, and it just didn't quite come about at that time. But was it something that stuck in the back of your mind that the opportunity might come up one day?
Of course. You know, you always want to play for the top teams. You know, as a footballer, as a kid. You know, so of course when I was younger, and Liverpool first came, that was a no-brainer as well. But due to transportation and all these sort of things, I had to go a different way. You know, and now look at me now. So. It's worked really well.
You obviously know a few of the lads already from the Netherlands, Virgil, Ryan and Cody. Have you learned anything from them already about what you might be able to expect at Liverpool?
Yeah, of course, you know, I've had a few conversations with them. Virgil, you know, he's called me, he just told me a little bit more about Liverpool, you know, and the expectations and all the type of things, you know, and made me feel like the guys are going to welcome me good, you know. So that's what I expect from Virgil, you know, how he's in national team. You know, he's a big character, captain. So yeah, he told me good things.
We saw you practicing your Scouse a little bit a few months ago as well with the clip online. Did you see any of the reaction from Liverpool fans?
I didn't know it was going to go that viral, you know. For me, it was literally just, obviously, Ryan plays for Liverpool. And obviously, Liverpool is Scouse. So obviously, I just did that. I didn't think it was going to blow up like this. But yeah, it was funny, man. I appreciate the support. And so, yeah.
You've experienced Anfield already because you're here with Leverkusen in November. The result didn't go your team's way that night, but did it make an impression on you that night, the fans and the atmosphere?
100%. Like, I think this is the best stadium I played in. You know, when I was with Leverkusen, the atmosphere, the fans, the team as well. You know, so yeah, like the whole package is great. You know, so yeah.
You mentioned the team. Give us the outside. We're obviously biased. Give us the outside perspective of the quality that team had that you came up against.
I feel like, you know already. Like, I don't even need to say too much about the quality. Yeah, just won the league. You know, so for me, it's playing against Liverpool when I was in Leverkusen. Really difficult. You know, really difficult. How can I say? Obviously, Leverkusen, we're still good, but, you know, you can see that Liverpool is next level, you know, so yeah.
You've had an interesting path through life. You're obviously born in Amsterdam. You're coming over here now from Germany, but you spent a long time in England, so presumably that's going to make things a lot easier in terms of settling in. You know the language, you know the culture. That should make things easier.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, I was born in Amsterdam, but I was raised in England, you know, so yeah, of course I know the culture. Yeah, I think I'm gonna settle in good.
So you explained in an interview once, just before you went after you went to Celtic, that your brother had to give you a little push to get you out of your comfort zone. How have you changed over the last few years? Now you've won league titles in 2 countries, you've had an invincible Bundesliga season. Have you changed? Has that mindset changed for you?
100%. You know, I was immature back then. I was still a kid, you know. I was just thinking about leaving my friends. You know, that was more important to me at that point, you know. Because obviously I grew up with them, went to school with them. So for me, it was like, oh, I'm not going to see them now. Yeah, but that was, my brother, all he gave me was a wake-up call, you know. And yeah, it was needed 100%. Because I really did want to turn that day. But then obviously my brother was like, okay, cool, listen, it's your chance now. You have to show them, you know. So yeah, and now I'm here. Yeah, of course, that mindset's changed 100%.
And you're obviously joining a team of winners, the new Premier League champions. Is your expectancy that this winning can continue and you can add to that with Liverpool?
For me, everywhere I've been, I've always won things, you know, and it's always been the League Cups and the league, you know. So I've always won trebles. So yes, I mean, I want to win trebles. I want to win trophies. I play football to win trophies, you know. So I want to win as much trophies as possible. So yes.
Have you had a chance to see any of the scenes over the last few weeks at Liverpool? Obviously winning the league and then getting the trophy and then the parade on Monday as well.
Yeah, of course. I seen that on when that was happening. I was on holiday, you know. So obviously I seen it on social media. Yeah, amazing. I want to be part of that. I want to be part of that 100%.
Is it inspiring when you see things like that coming in
from
the outside?
Like this is winners, you know. This is why we play football, you know, to make the fans happy, and then when you win, you celebrate with them. You understand? Yeah, this is what the sport is about. So I live for these moments. It's the best feeling ever as a football player, I think.
Have you had a chance to speak to Arne yet? And what has he said that he expects from you coming to Liverpool?
Yeah, I spoke to the manager a few times. Sounds very, very positive, you know. He says I can bring a lot of energy, you know, and my qualities, you know, my speed. So especially when a manager is talking positively about you, it gives you a very good confidence, you know, that he believes in you. So yeah, I've had good conversations with him.
You probably knew him better than we did before he came to Liverpool with his time in the Eredivisie. How much are you looking forward specifically to working with him? Is that something that excites you?
Yeah, 100%. I'm really excited, you know. Even when I was at national team, you know, some of the Feyenoord boys would tell me about him, you know, and be like, oh yeah, he's the best coach I've ever had, you know, things like this, you know. So I've always heard good things about the coach, you know. And yeah, so now, obviously, he's going to be my coach. So yeah, I'm excited for that week.
And Mo Salah is going to be one of your teammates. He's obviously had one of the great individual seasons this season.
Yeah, for me, it's like playing with playing with world class players. You know, as a footballer, it's a great feeling. You know, it's a privilege. Like, rah, I'm going to be next to Mo Salah. You know, not just him, the whole Liverpool squad. You know, just Liverpool in general. You know, this is a privilege, a blessing. You know, that I can be part of it. You know, but I can't wait to link up with him. Hopefully, we link up good. You know, but yeah, I'm excited for these things. 100%.
You're still only 24, but you've packed a lot in already, as we touched on. But do you think there's room for improvement? Do you see areas where you can get better while you're at Liverpool?
Always. There's never a day go past where I don't think I can improve. I feel like improving is part of football. You know, never stay comfortable, never stay complacent. You know, there's always room to improve and to do more as well. You know, so 100%.